I got a phone call from a friend saying, I've just seen this documentary on SBS. This is in Australia. And, um, and he sort of convinced myself and Patrick, the other lead in the film, to jump on the computer and have a look at these feeders and gainers. And I didn't know what he was talking about. And we hopped on the computer at my place back in Coogee in Sydney, and that was the first time we saw these images, you know, and so I think immediately I was confronted by the image of a naked, fit young man and a naked, very overweight woman, and so immediately I was questioning why I was confronted by that, and I jumped to judgment straight away as well. You know, I was judging it all over the place, and you know, we were mocking it, and then I went through a sort of anger at, you know, the danger and the health issues and you know, and it was, and I stepped away from that, and it was really interesting how quickly this all happened, you know. And then the concept came to me, like, I can sit in a cinema. I've been able to sit in a cinema from the age of 12 and watch communities of people get cut in half by Uzis and not bat an eyelid, you know, and watch buckets of blood, rivers of blood flow, and want more. But this sight was something that would throw me, and so that was the first sort of point of interest. We thought, hang on a minute, we're onto something here. As I went to more websites and watched the actual documentary that my friend had seen, and did more research, I started to see the people, you know, past the images, and these are people that, in most cases, love each other, you know, and that love is no different to the love that I have for the people in my life, and all I saw was love and affection. And sure, I mean, there was some kinky stuff and some sexy stuff and some hot stuff, but that's, you know, no different to anything in my life or anyone I know's life. So what, I guess it was about the human element, you know. The further I went into it, the more the human element became apparent, and that's what I really wanted to put a voice to. And I think, you know, that I was so shocked by these images was an important factor, because I thought, well, hang on, I've seen a lot, and I've seen a lot of film, and I've seen a lot of sort of dark, nasty stuff. So if I'm shocked by these images, maybe audiences will be as well. So first of all, you know, and then, you know, Patrick and I started tossing around the idea of a feature film, and, you know, in the guise of a thriller. We were talking about Seven was probably the film that was most inspirational to me in the beginning of this picture, and we didn't have the budget anywhere near it, and we certainly didn't have, you know, we didn't have the time, the money, the resources. We didn't have anything like they had. From the beginning, I wasn't always Michael. We came up with this idea, and I think originally we were talking about Patrick playing the antagonist and myself playing the protagonist, being the sort of, you know, even though they kind of switch at the end. Well, that was the vision at the time anyway, that these two would sort of swap. I was sort of set to play the cop in the beginning, you know. So thank God that we had Brett at the helm, because he has an energy that is unbelievable. And so he sort of sets the bar for everyone, and if you don't meet it, you meet it, because you don't want to deal with that large man from Ohio in the middle of a working day, you know, trying to get these shots out. And so, like I said, we shot it, I'm pretty sure we shot it in 28 days. And, but because the relationships that we had, you know, already, and also the people that we hadn't worked with, I mean, everyone worked so smoothly together, and there was no problem. So it was just, no one took anything personally, and we just, you know, we really threw it all together and did our best. And also, we were shooting on high definition video as well, which made things a lot easier, because you can shoot everything. You can shoot 20 masters if you need to. So we shot a huge amount. As a young sort of filmmaker, you know, it's like, of course, you look at the film and you go, oh, you know, Brett and I fought. and I love him. He's like my big brother, you know. And we told each other to fuck off, I don't know how many times, you know, and because we clash on ideas. But at the end of the day, it's his picture, you know. And so, yeah, it is. It's really difficult to let go of your own vision and to, you know, but it's, there's no I in team. Nice, huh? Yeah. No, it's very difficult to let go of your own vision, and I think yeah, and we're always, any one of us as individuals is going to make a different choice to the next person. As far as, I mean, it's such a personal art form, which is wonderful. It's what makes it so exciting. So there's a little bit of all of us in this picture. So I hope you enjoy it.